Alright. Welcome to the playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Gonna start it out, see how it works, post it on YouTube, and if it's popular, I'll keep going with it. Be forewarned though, I ain't good at games. But I didn't get entirely too far in this game, but I got maybe 1/3 of the way through this game. But then I never did anything else with it. I was like, I'm waiting for the DLC to come out. Or, I'm gonna wait for the mods to start working, but nah, I ain't doing the mods. We're going full vanilla playthrough.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a Scotch.
You know what? Screw this music too. This music does not go with it. Wait, okay. There we go. Keep it going. The game's music's beautiful, so I'm keeping it. No music in the background.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
That's illegal. Not supposed to do that. Might turn up the game audio a little bit.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you sluggerbag.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this?
Oh! He
Have you
was
been...
fighting.
Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
It's nothing.
Good boy.
It's just a scratch.
You've been at that
It's a
sword
scratch
play
on
again,
the head,
haven't you?
cover up with
You
the
better pray your
bandage.
father doesn't get to hear of it. You
He's
know how
bad
he feels
boy.
about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself, was all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Now, this game, I followed it since it was in early access. And you can tell what parts were recorded, like with the voice acting, like recorded before they got bought out by a bigger company, and from after. It's like night and day. Like, his mother, her audio's not as good as some other characters. Because they probably recorded that audio very early on. They didn't feel like they needed to change it. Oh my god. These loading screens.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Excuse me?
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well,
What's my
I
dialogue
lost track of time.
choices?
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not
Speech.
telling me.
That's what I wanted.
It's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
You think
I
he's
think
teaching me sword
speech
fighting?
will
Don't
be
you?
very important in this
What
game.
use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Alright, have my friends been
Matthew and
here?
Fritz come looking for me.
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
But it's the morning. They shouldn't be doing that in the morning.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now.
Been
Why
courting
do you have to keep
someone?
wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left,
Oh,
Can I get something to eat?
what did she say?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help
Left some
yourself.
breakfast on the table, okay.
Is Father
Is
angry
he
with me?
mad?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help him.
You know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming.
Oh,
I hope they're wrong this time.
do you
Do you
need
need
help?
to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Alright. Let's get this audio up.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in caelo.
Alright, what do we got in here? Take all. I got 80 frames from opening that door. Alright, so gonna pick some flowers. I might grind this on my own because flowers are a good way to level up your strength. Well, they're not a good way, but you know, I should eat some food. Should eat some food. Alright, let's eat that. Alright, and we're good. Oh, there's some more out there too. Anyway. Probably put the music back on.
At least
Talk
you're
to
up.
him.
That's a start. Anyway,
With what?
Oh,
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
so I'm not gonna get.
Well,
the
you're a
money.
big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his
Do I
arse.
get to steal the
Sure
charcoal?
will be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved inside.
Do you want me to go and pick it up? Alright.
Money cross.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home.
Yeah.
I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours.
Her name is...
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one.
Alright, alright. Got it, got it. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to have anyone sit through all these flower picking cutscenes, because every time you pick a flower, it's this. I'll do that on my own time.
be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well,
Godspeed. See.
you certainly will.
Alright.
That's today's work.
So what else I can do? I can't go up there. Let me pick up some of that. Alright, keep going. Where's that gate at? Is it not up there? It's gotta be this. No? It's not this way. Wait. Can I look at the map? It's over here. It's right there. I was looking right at it. Alright, gotta talk to Drunkman.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Alright, I know. Should I do that? Nah. I know if I don't do this, I'll be
That's
able
the way you want
to
it. I'll tell father
some
you won't pay, and you
lockpicks.
can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
I think I can get some lockpicks. I'm not talking
Hey,
about boy
Pip.
here.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place, and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yeah.
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on...
So he's gonna walk slow there, so let me do my other stuff first.
You can't be serious, Dutch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone
The
has
audio
to
there,
bring order
it's not
and
great.
reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your dear will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to
The
keep their rights.
Eurojank in this game.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Game's got a lot of potential, though.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king. Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson.
Pretty sure this is the part
Doesn't
where I
it,
throw
Fritz?
poop, right?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you
I think this is the poop part.
Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge pile of manure. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well,
Their
I'd
mouths
rather touch it, to be honest.
don't
but-
fit the words.
Throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
Come on.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, how?
Be a
Are you with us?
patriot by throwing poop. Sure.
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to
We're
pay.
gonna gang up on Kunesh.
Try talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
So, is this where I get to throw some poop? Man. I think I got some things on medium, and it's still struggling to hit 60 frames. Wait. There's a lady sitting there.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Man, how
Well,
could they be causing so
well,
much
he kept
trouble
saying
in
that
the morning
Sigismund was
at a
right
bar?
and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
You might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Alright, we good, we good. We're gonna throw some poop. Oh, man, just don't dig it in that, huh?
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and
tree bucket.
country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this
Zbyszek.
poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Jesus. It's one piece of hard poop.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
Okay, I think I know how to play the game.
What's the matter? Come on.
Oof. How do I block?
Now slut. Damn.
Alright, he surrendered. And gets his boy.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Damn, let's go.
Alright. Gotta run.
Welcome, Henry.
Meet my Kunishes. Alright. Think this is as good as the time as any. Gonna end stream here. Remember to follow if you enjoyed the stream. Have a good night.